In this video, I just want to discuss about shifting your identity. Shifting your identity can be very powerful, but at the same time, it can also be a cage. It can also limit your potential, just from what I have noticed. Identity shifting, it's being said that you need to think or act as the best version of yourself or as your future self. It's become popular because of the book called from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, right? This book was very popular, especially for entrepreneurs, for businessmen, business-minded people, and a lot of people become successful from it. But not everyone that's been reading it has been successful as well. So identity shift is good because what it does, it changes your behavior, right? If you adapt the version of, example, you want to be a millionaire, you want to be successful in your online business, for example, or whatever business you are doing. I'm just playing with this cat here. And what it does, it just changes your behavior, right? You actually think on the best version of you you do the things of your best version. So but basically you embody it, right? You embody it. You eat the same way, you think the same way as your best version. You get along with people who are on the same environment of the best version of you. So you want to interact with successful people. You don't want to interact with people who has broke mindset, who always complains, who always think about, who's always negative, always have excuses. So you want to have a growth mindset. You want to think about that every problem has a solution. Every obstacle is not a problem, it's an opportunity for you to grow. So in this way, it's very good, right? It transforms you. Now, the problem and the challenge is when you've been doing that, and unfortunately, you still have to pay bills, you're still in debt, you still struggle financially. And if you put too much importance on that identity, and then it contradicts your reality, you can get frustrated. If you put too much importance to it, that frustration will actually create more doubt. Right? You will start questioning yourself. Why is it not working? And you might be forcefully think, "Nah, I should just need to think and act as my best version of myself, as a millionaire or whatever best version you're thinking of." But because it contradicts your reality, the purpose of identity shifting is for your subconscious mind to think differently, to act differently, right? But the problem is, if it contradicts, now suddenly your subconscious mind will be responding, will be saying, "Hey, you're not it." You can do an affirmation, you can do a 1 hour affirmation on repeatedly saying, "I'm a successful person, I'm making 50K a month, 10K a month, and you know, I have yachts with 3 dolphins clapping," and all kind of stuff. And the problem is, this cat is really, once you do that, it will create contradiction. It will create doubt in your subconscious mind. So there will be an inner conflict. So that inner conflict can create more frustration. And now, instead of you behaving, your subconscious mind will strengthen the doubt. It will strengthen your scarcity identity in the subconscious level. So this is why, if you put too much importance on identity shifting, on acting and believing that you are your best version of yourself, then you put too much importance to it, then it becomes a cage. Then suddenly the transformation, then then you will start giving up. You will start doubting yourself. Maybe not in your conscious mind, but in your subconscious level, right? So there will be an inner conflict, and the longer you do that, the longer you don't see any proof, the more doubt it creates, the more the subconscious scarcity identity is getting stronger. What happens if the more proof that it's not working in your reality, your subconscious mind will suddenly confirms that you are in scarcity level, then the more frustrated you get. This is why a lot of people is doing that, affirmations, even meditating, but if the subconscious level is rejecting the idea and the identity shift, then it becomes a burden. Hey, don't destroy the couch. And then it becomes a cage. So, what we do instead of giving too much importance in the identity, you can use an identity as a tool. But instead of using an identity, if you shift your operating system not from the identity but from the awareness, awareness is the one who sees that identity. Awareness is the one who sees your emotion. It's behind the identity. Awareness is is not your personality. Awareness is the one who is aware of your personality. It's the I am, right? If you operate from an awareness as an observer point of view, observer meaning who sees the mind, who sees the emotion, who sees that transformation, who sees all of those things. Behind the mind is what you call the awareness. It is the one that observes. And if you stay from that position and instead of creating an shifting an identity and hold on and put an importance to it, you can make it as actually a character. You can create a character instead of an identity, right? Because when you create a character, you are detached on the identity. You see now this identity as a third person. It's just a character in this life, in this game of life. By doing so, you have detachment. You don't get emotionally involved if something happens. So you create a space, and from there you take action. From there you create this identity, make it a character, right? If you want to be this best version, it is a character now. And just by creating a detachment, you don't get emotionally involved, you see it on a third eyes view, then you will not be controlled of the emotion. And from this way, you don't react from a situation, you don't respond from a situation, you make a decision. You make a decision. What is your goal? Take action from a decision, choose what you do. So by deciding what to do and take action from it, detached with no emotion involved, you will have more progress, right? So if you don't have emotionally involved, if you are, the whole point here is you don't get frustrated, because the moment that you operate from awareness, the moment that you are detached, the moment that you're not emotionally involved, then you can relax. Then you have a calm mind. And what happens then? The beauty of it is the moment that you are calm, the moment that you are relaxed, the more creative you become. So how you will be successful on that stage, don't worry about that. Just keep calm. Just be grateful. Be grateful from what you have. If you are on the observer's standpoint, you will realize that you are abundant. You're not actually struggling. Most of the struggle is when you're frustrated and you're not achieving what you don't have yet, and you keep on chasing the things. You created the best version of yourself identity because actually you want something to achieve, and that one thing can create a sort of lack. Shows it tells your subconscious mind that you're lacking something because you want something, meaning you're not on that position yet. So there's an inner conflict when you create an abundant identity because of the sake of wanting something. So there's a contradiction. It's like acting the best version, but you want something. So there's inner conflict. So instead, create a character. Don't be identified with it. Choose whatever goal you want to achieve, and then the same time be grateful for what you have, because that is one way to become, to be thankful, to see that you are abundant, you have life, you have everything that you need, to be honest, right? You get food to eat, all those small things, if you take consideration of that, it activates your reticular activating system, which is inside your mind, that gives more attention on the things that you have rather than the things that you don't have. So by doing so, you feel relaxed, you become more thankful, and from there you get you have more better decision making, you're more creative because you're relaxed. And instead of building an identity or getting attached to it, build a character, make a decision, make a choice, decide, and take action from that. Give it a try. We have a community. It's called Klariti. It's in Skool. I'll put the link in the description. It will be below. And we have a masterclass about the tree operating system. It's the Reactor, which is reacts from emotion. We have the responder, which is responding from an identity, just like what we discussed. And we have the creator. The creator is operating from the awareness, and what it does is it creates, it decides, it take action from a decision, not from a response or from a reaction. It's free. You join us inside if you want to go deeper about this kind of topic. And thank you. Hey, please.